Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, here we go. Cardio talk. Hopefully this works well. And the ramp is up. So I'm on the Precore right now, the elliptical actually. Precore is the brand. Elliptical is the type. So hitting the elliptical right now. Sometimes, usually I do these live streams. What's up, Amir? I do these live streams over on Instagram. But I figured, YouTube team, let's do it. Good morning, everybody. Great to see you guys. So the conversation is how I structure my cardio routine to get 8% body fat. That's the goal. The Summer Shredded Challenge, right? That's what we're trying to accomplish. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, I appreciate it. Consider subscribing to this channel for great content just like this, where I want to open source everything that we do and how it can best help you in your life. So, as you know, nutrition is key. Nutrition is everything. I'll do a video, I'll do a full breakdown over on the Mike Dolce Knows channel of nutrition. The exact meal plan I'm following, we're gonna do a full day of eating. We got all sorts of good stuff. Well, Alex, good question. I've already done my outdoor walking. I've done my outdoor walking around 5:30 in the morning. Right now it's almost 10. This is the difference, right? I've done my outdoor walking, my list, my low intensity, steady state, cardiovascular activity. Ali, I'll answer that in a few minutes. I've already done the list. Came home, showered, relaxed, ate, emails, hung out with the family, and now I'm getting my second session of the day, which is a short run of HIIT, high intensity interval training. I didn't do any HIIT in January. I did no HIIT in February. In the beginning of March, I added HIIT training 3 days per week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? So all the way through today's what, the 13th or the 14th? So for the first 2 weeks, I only did 3 days of HIIT training. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now this week, week 3, I'm ever so slightly going to increase that to 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I'm going to keep this going. Now, why is this? And I'm only doing 20 minutes. 20 minutes of HIIT, which is 5 4-minute intervals, 2 minutes of recovery, 2 minutes of incline, right? So it's about double the incline, double the speed on the intervals with a 2-minute full recovery in between. The list is something we do every day, whether I'm bulking, whether I'm cutting, whether I'm maintaining, because we as humans, we need to walk. Science has shown walking 30 minutes per day, a minimum of 4 days per week, has a dramatic impact on life extension and utility. That's the ability to stay healthy while we're alive. So we can live longer, and also we can be healthier and more athletic while we're living. So that's why we include the list. Now, gotta relax a little bit, my full recovery here. Why have I added these intervals? I've included these intervals because I still need to lose body fat. Every single week, I need to keep losing body fat. The first 4 weeks in January, I cleaned up all the excess because I was coming off of November and December where I was a little more liberal with my meals. I didn't eat bad, I don't eat junk, I'm not a junk guy, I'm not a garbage guy, right? But I would eat what I wanted, pretty much what I wanted, but it was always good food. In January, I stopped that. I went on the 4x4 in January. 4 meals, 4 hours apart. Didn't count calories, but I didn't snack in between unhealthy things. I just followed the 4x4. And I saw a dramatic change to the way I looked, the way I felt, the way I performed. In February, I upgraded again, and I went on the 5x4. 5 meals spread evenly throughout the day. And now that we're in March, I followed the Living Lean program, which is our full body muscle building fat burning plan at thedolcediet.com. You guys have likely heard about it, the most successful healthy weight management program in all of combat sports, the Living Lean plan. So I'm following the Living Lean program right now, nutritionally, but in order for me to get that super ripped look by summer, I have to do some extra things. And that is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm adding additional bouts of cardio spread evenly throughout the week, slowly scaled, because I don't want to drop calories. I want to keep building muscle. I want to, number one is maintain the muscle, but number two is build the muscle. I want to keep getting bigger and stronger, even while I'm getting leaner and lighter. Now my weight has been maintained for the last 6 weeks or so. I've been within a pound of the exact same weight for about a month and a half. But I'm a lot leaner today than I was 6 weeks ago. So this is working flawlessly. The recomposition program is working. But in order for me to keep doing this, my body keeps trying to set point. My body keeps trying to find balance, homeostasis. And in order to do that, that's where we plateau. So every week I keep having to do more. Recovery. And most people, most diets, what they'll do, they'll drop calories. The worst thing you can do on a fat loss program is drop calories. Why is that? Because you have nowhere else to go. Once you drop calories, you quickly hit that floor where you can't keep dropping calories for infinity without dying. You cannot keep dropping calories because here's what happens. Performance will drop dramatically. You won't be able to hit PRs in the gym. You won't even want to go to the gym. Your work product will suffer in your job. Your home life will suffer. You will be a miserable shell of a human being simply because you have no energy, because you've dropped your calories so far. But also when we drop our calories, we drop our micronutrition, which is more important than calories in our opinion. Cellular activity becomes extremely disrupted. Nothing in your body works anymore, right? So we don't want to do that. We go the other way. We want to increase our calories if possible. The more high net nutrient, high quality calories we consume, the harder we can work. The more stimuli we can place on the body to grow and change, because we have all the nutrition we need for these adaptations. Well, that's what this is. This is why I started incorporating 20 minutes every other day of a high intensity, low impact, because I'm on the elliptical right now, and my ramp just went up, so pardon my speaking. So this is why we just went up, why we added this. So now we're keeping our calories high. We haven't dropped calories. In fact, we're almost increasing calories right now because we're increasing our expenditure. This is the way to get ultra lean and still love your life and still crush PRs in the gym, still keep all that muscle, build even more muscle. Now, of course, everything has to be in line. You have to be getting deep, high quality, high duration sleep. Minimum of 7.5 hours of true sleep time, which means you have to be in bed 9 hours before you're supposed to wake up. That will allow you to get 8+ hours of high quality sleep. You have to manage external stress in your life. If your life is full of stress, well, your fitness is going to be one of the first things to suffer. So we got to make sure we're eliminating and managing that external stress. Then it's nutrition. Nutrition is everything. Nutrition is key. Nutrition is vastly more important than your exercise. Because without nutrition, you cannot recover. You cannot even train. You can't push yourself without proper nutrition. And then you don't have the raw materials to build your body from the damage that was incurred. You don't get bigger and stronger in the gym. You actually get weaker. You get weaker and smaller in the gym because you break your body down. You don't get bigger and stronger until you go home and eat and sleep and recover. Recovery phase. So, this is the difference. Don't think about dropping calories in order to get leaner. Think about doing more. Now, this is simply 20 minutes. 20 minutes 3 times a week. And I've seen a dramatic increase. Now, I've added this to my normal routine. I didn't replace this. And this is, a lot of people make the mistake of, they're doing their normal routine, 30 to 45 minutes of cardio every day, and then they stop doing the 30 to 45 minutes of cardio, and they'll do HIIT instead. Well, that's okay, but that is not going to propel you forward. It's going to be almost a zero net gain. So what we're doing is we're taking our total caloric expenditure, and we're just ever so slightly ramping it up. Now, 2 benefits of HIIT training is, number 1 is, yes, there is a caloric burn. During this period of time, so I'm 10 minutes in and it says I burned 152 calories. I have a polar heart rate monitor on. It's, all of my metrics, my age, my weight, my height, all of that is plugged in here. So it's a decent estimate. It's not highly accurate. It's a decent estimate. So I will be burning somewhere probably about 350 or so calories during this HIIT session. But because of the intensity of this session, we also experience a phenomenon known as EPOC, or Afterburn. The acronym of EPOC stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So as a result of these high-intensity, short bouts of exercise, the body requires more oxygen throughout the day, thus increasing the amount of total energy expended while at rest. So you actually get the benefit of greater calories burned as a result of these type of short duration exercises. But this is not something to replace the benefit of LISS, like a fasted, low intensity, steady state. This is an additive to that lifestyle. That's how you get that extra layer of leanness, because these are intense. This is not something I want to do every day. This is something, really, your work to rest in life needs to be greater. I'm not going to run HIIT intervals every day. This week I'm going to go 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 2 off, keeping it at 20 minutes. Next week I'll go back to every other day, but then I'll increase the duration. Instead of 5 4-minute rounds, I'll do 6 4-minute rounds. And I'll cap it at about 30 minutes or so. I won't do any more than total 30 minutes, but I won't have to. I'm in the middle of my incline right now. So if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions. Hopefully I was able to cover that for you guys. I really do enjoy these real-time conversations, so you can actually catch me working. How many sets for push-pull legs? Well, last night I trained upper body pull. I did 4 working sets on my main exercise. I did 3 working sets, and this is typically what I do. I'll go 4 working sets on the main, 3 on the secondary, 2 on the assistance, and 1 on the ancillary. So I'll run a 4-3-2-1 as far as working sets go. And the first exercise, you need more time to warm up. And some of those 4 sets, well, they are bridge sets. So I did bent over rows last night, and I worked up to 365. And I started counting set 1 at 225. So 225 for 20, 275 for 15, 315 for 12, and then 365 for 11, and then I threw in a cluster set, took 30 seconds off, did another 4, took 30 seconds off, did another 2, job done. Next exercise, I did a low pulley cable row, because I'm really trying to focus on mid-back, and I was watching some Eddie Cohn videos, and I wanted to implement some of Eddie's technique about he rounds the shoulders at the top. So I was able to do those. I did 3 straight sets of 12s with a weight I can manage very safely. Set 2, or the third set, or third exercise, I did a high, close grip, standing high cable pull, really down to the lower rib cage, which was awesome. Really focusing on the hard to reach mid-back muscles. And then last exercise was the Nautilus machine pullover. I just did one all-out set of 20 with a weight. I was like a 12 rep max, and I kept taking 10, 15-second rests. So like 2 or 3 deep breaths, and I do 2 or 3 more reps, 2 or 3 more reps, 2 or 3 more reps to finish. And then I finished that exercise, that day, with 10 minutes on the heavy bag, and then I did 2 exercises for biceps and 2 exercises for calves. That was my pull day, upper body pull. Any other questions? I apologize, I can't scroll through the questions right now because of where the phone is placed and the way the YouTube screen. Oh, there we go. Ali says, please explain the high dose of vitamin dandelion root and vitamin C. Well, it's actually not a high dose, Ali. It's actually a very standard dose. But dandelion root, vitamin C, and uva ursi are all natural diuretics in that they allow the body to release water that is typically stored between the muscle and under the skin. This allows you to lose additional water weight that you don't really need. So the dandelion, uva, and vitamin C is optional. You most certainly do not have to take it. I prefer to drink dandelion root tea, which is amazing. This is great for ladies who approach what we call lady time, you know, that week in their cycle, that week out of the month. So yeah, which is amazing to mediate some of the excessive weight gain. It's great for athletes because it allows them to lose typically 1 to 3 pounds of water weight that they don't have to diet for and they don't have to work for. Works really well. And the vitamin C is a great immunity booster also. I don't see any more questions popping through. I can't really scroll back right now, so I'm on my phone streaming to YouTube. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Thank you. If you like this video, these type of topics, definitely bang, bang, give the video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, but also check out our new channel, the Mike Dolce Knows channel. Short clips and quick hits on the Mike Dolce Knows channel. And I'm gonna do a full breakdown of my actual diet right now. Like the exact diet I'm following to get down to 8% body fat. That will be on the Mike Dolce Knows channel. So keep an eye over there. Full recovery. 4 minutes left. Workout done. Not bad. See how easy this is. See how time effective this is. You can get in, get it done, have a conversation with some friends. I mean, I've been talking the entire time, which is I learned this from some of my buddies who are pro wrestlers. When they train, when they work out, when they rehearse, they talk and sing the entire time, which also trains their cardiorespiratory system, which they must be able to do as pro wrestlers. Jason, can't wait to share my journey. Oh, and how you are part of the change. Brother Jason, I cannot wait also, man. Looking forward to it. I can't wait. So it's been a pleasure watching your journey over the last 2 years. The initial gains you had, Jason, were insane. Can't wait to check in and see how you're doing now. Michael, thank you. I appreciate this, man. An honor and a pleasure to be here. I just want to tell you guys the truth. What actually works, right? This is what works. Not intermittent fasting, not keto, not waist trainers, not fat burners, not carb blockers, not all that hocus pocus bogus stuff. Just hard work. Just hard work. All consistent, discipline, focus, hard work. And how hard is this actually? Honestly. 20 minutes on an elliptical, having a chit chat. Now maybe you're not talking on YouTube. Maybe you're just watching a YouTube or a Netflix. catching up on the news, or maybe you're just going zen. Who knows? Whatever you want to do. Just find the time to schedule it in. All right. I love almond butter and honey. Ooh, I like that declaration. My last one. My last push here. How long are you doing this cardio for? It's 5 4-minute rounds, warm up and cool down. So I do a little bit of 5-minute warm up, a little bit of cool down at the end, which is just flowing. But it's 2 minutes of high intensity hill climbing, 2 minutes of recovery on flat ground, as the machine dictates. So right now I'm running up a hill. And it's 2 minutes of climbing up a hill. And on the hill, it makes it, the resistance is harder, the incline is harder, but also you can see right now, my body language, I'll actually push harder. I want to effectively run up the hill and then jog the flatlands. That's in my mind, the way it's programmed. And I'm looking for about a 30 beat per minute recovery when I get back to flatlands. So I got 40 seconds left on this incline. I'll answer a couple more questions. When I get back to the flats, I'm at 165 beats per minute, heart rate. I can talk, I can sing. You don't want to hear it though. The entire time, which I think shows you my cardiorespiratory fitness. 167 right now, 168. Let me see if I can break 170. 169. 170. Not so bad, right? All right. And now back to full recovery. See that? How easy that was? So that was a 2-minute incline hill sprint on my elliptical. Higher resistance, higher angle. And I really trucked it going up. I got to 171 beats per minute, which is a pretty good cardiac output. These days I get 170, just tie my shoes. Well, Michael, let's fix that, brother. Let's start moving. What we suggest to everyone now, you're like, Dolce, awesome. How do I start? Here's how you start. You wake up, you drink water, maybe a little sip of coffee, black tea, green tea. If you're down, I like a little bit of coffee, black coffee. I tie my shoes, I go walk outside. I go for a walk around my neighborhood. Start with a 10-minute walk. Tomorrow go 11. The next day go 12. Right? That's all you have to do. Start with a 10-minute walk and every day add 1 minute. In 20 days, you will be walking for 30 minutes per day. You've just dramatically improved your long-term health outcome. Science shows 30 minutes of walking 4 times a week per more has a dramatic impact on life extension and increased utility. So you live a better life while you're alive and you live longer simply because you went for a 30-minute walk. Once we have that baseline, then we're going to start looking for some general body weight motions. Table squats. Literally in front of your kitchen table with your hands on the table, squat down. A third of the way, stand up. Next rep, go slightly lower. The next rep, go slightly lower, using your hands as balance, as confidence, until you get to the point of parallel. Do a set of 10 to parallel. The next day, do a set of 11. Each day that you're doing the walking, build that up. So now you're doing 30 reps of table squats, and then keep your hands hovering just above the table. They're there if you need it to build confidence, but not touching to give you that extra oomph. Once you can do that, then cross your hands over your shoulders and give me 30 more. Once you can do that, well, now it's time to add just a tiny little bit of resistance, which is holding a liter of water against your chest, a gallon of water against your chest, a kettlebell, a dumbbell. Now you have a little bit of resistance. This is the way we scale, my friends. It's not big swings, it's not grand slams. It's not Hail Mary passes. We're looking for short wins, victory experiences. We want to have these small daily victories that we just keep stacking. In 1 month's time, you will dramatically change your level of fitness, change your mental outlook, and dramatically improve your confidence in your ability to see progress due to your exercise program. I also suggest the 4x4, 4 meals, 4 hours apart, healthy foods. You want more structure? Simply go to thedolcediet.com and choose our 4-week or 12-week personalized diet and exercise program. I'm following the 12-week plan to a T right now. Use my code TRANSFORM. If you want to save 20%, happy to share that with you. But you must be intentional. That's what this is about. You must be intentional. Slow, small, daily improvements. That's how we win this race. Life is long. Life is long. There's a lot of time to make improvements. There's also a lot of time to fall backwards, dig that hole even deeper, which feels nearly impossible to get out of. So, step 1 is stop digging. Stop digging, right? Hippocrates said, rule number 1 is do no harm. Well, let's stop harming ourselves with synthetic toxic chemicals, highly dysfunctional toxic people, toxic situations. Let's avoid that. And let's start replacing that with positive experiences, right? Positive motion. Just a few minutes per day of moving our body in a healthy, athletic manner has a dramatic impact on our mental, emotional, psychological health, which is the most important part of this. This little workout right here makes me feel so good. I don't want to do it. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm already fit enough. I'm good enough. I have every excuse in the world to not do this little workout. 20-minute workout. 25 minutes with my warm-up and cool-down. I have every excuse to not do it. I've already done my 30-minute walk earlier today. I'm going to do my leg day later on tonight. All these excuses. But I put on my little shoes. I zip up my little hoodie that I keep hanging right here on the machine. My shoes I keep right next to the machine, so I have no excuses. And I just, while I'm making the excuses to not do it, I'm putting on my shoes and I'm putting on my hoodie. And I'm programming in my start. I got to tell you, the whole time I'm making excuses to not do it. That's real talk. The whole time I'm making excuses to not do it in my mind, but physically in reality, I'm putting my shoes on. I'm putting my feet into the pads. I'm pressing the workout button. And I'm starting to move my feet. Now that I'm done, I feel incredible. I feel incredible. I have such an endorphin rush. I'm so proud of myself because now I got this in. I can check it off the list. I can move on through my day with my head held high because I took one more small step forward in my health and fitness journey. It's like Tom Brady moving the ball down the field. This right here, this is a 4-yard pass, right? 4-yard, that's all this is. But if Brady can make 3 4-yard passes every time he touches the ball, he's going to keep converting first downs all the way down the field and touchdown. This isn't even a first down for me, right? The first down will come at the end of the day when I go to bed at night. And I've done everything I can. I've converted these small little plays, that's all this is. I'm not winning the game today. I'm not even scoring a touchdown today. I'm just converting these small little exchanges, a little positive exchange, a positive exchange, a positive exchange. That's the way I look at this. And I think that's how I've been able to build mental discipline to stay focused. Because I'm not trying to win it today. I'm not trying to win the game today. I'm not trying to score the home run today. I'm not trying to, hit the buzzer beater like Michael Jordan today. I'm just trying to hit one free throw. That's the attitude. So we wipe away a lot of the pressure we put on ourselves. And then we get to really just focus on, let's just convert this one exchange. Let me just put on my shoes. get on this machine and let's just move my feet a little bit. Let's just get my heart rate up a little bit. That's all this is. That is a win. And guys, I want you to win with me. I want whatever I can do to be in your corner, to coach you, to cheer for you. I want to be able to do that for you. If anybody cares about any personal private coaching, if you want me in your corner cheering for you, supporting you, challenging you, the ability to talk to me every day. Some of us don't have support systems, a literal coach in your corner. You can also go to thedolcediet.com. The top of the page, there's the online coaching tab. You can click that to work with me, to chat with me in real time, that I can help walk that journey with you. Also, of course, thedolcediet.com, we have the 4-week and 12-week personalized diet and exercise program. That's only if you guys need something, you need more structure, right? Most of this you can do completely on your own with all the free information I give you guys every single day. Some of you need more support, more structure. You want to follow that GPS. Well, that's all there also for you. But I'm going to be here every single day. Here on our Instagram page at thedolcediet.com. And then over on the Mike Dolce Knows channel, today I'm actually going to talk about my exact meal plan to get to 8% body fat. So make sure you go check out the Mike Dolce Knows channel, subscribe, click the notification, because that actually does work, so you know when that video comes out. And that's it. All right. So I'm gonna cool down. I sweat so much. So I need to take a shower, go up, have a meal. Then I'm gonna be in the office and I'm gonna start filming the video for Mike Dolce Knows. Guys and gals, I appreciate you so much for being here. I don't know how I can shut this video down. And until next time, boom!